Every company has this problem. The answer is somewhere, but we don't know where. The company is not just one single workplace. It's like Slack, Linear, Gmails, everything put together. And this is not due to company having too much data. It's just due to company having scattered data. And that's why we built Continuum. So what even is Continuum and how does it work? To show this, let's just start with a quick example. We built Continuum as a Slack bot, an MCP, as well as an API, which works with any kind of workplace you're working on. So after pinging Continuum, you can just ask. After asking the question, it basically searches all the entities, timeline, evidence, and then gives you the answer. Now, let's say we are actually triggering an event. In this case, our entire thing is integrated with lots of connectors, Linear, Jira, etc. Now, let's say I'm just sending a mail here. Ownership of ACME transfers from Morgan to Priya, effective from August 3rd. Now, as you can see here, it changed from Morgan to Priya, and it also knows how it was earlier Morgan. Now, the entire architecture here is we are not just saving every single data as a node here. Every single data has its own state, its own timeline. So we can know when it changed, also what is the state of it. Everything gets a TTL as well, time to live. So each like a node in the database knows when to get its fed because we don't need a million different documents. We just need million relevant documents. So accordingly is how our entire harness is built out. Now, this doesn't mean you will only do it via Gmail. Now, let's say I'm just changing the owner in Slack itself. Now, after I change it here, we can just query it. You can see it shows both the previous owner, the effective date, as well as where the evidence was from. This is the whole way our architecture works now. This is integrated through all the various workplaces which you can work with GitHub and everything you can possibly think a company might use.
So we didn't want it Continuum to just be a polished demo. So we built a benchmark harness to test it on a real enterprise scale. At a real enterprise scale, we ran enterprise like bench V1 across nearly 512 like documents and 510 questions using the same evaluation setup throughout. The results showed that we know we can get close to frontier level retrieval quality, but we made a deliberate engineering trade-off. We prioritized speed and practical usability instead of improvising the architecture again and again. During this our development run, we brought the retrieval latency down from 17.8 seconds to just 2.75 seconds at P50, which is approximately 6.5x faster end to end. So basically, the three pillars of Continuum are basically the ingestion, the understand, and it remembers.
HydraDB was the main reason we were able to even build this thing in the first place. Every single query you give, which is regardless of the specific UI or MCP or the Slack, goes through the harness built around HydraDB. They provide the extraction and entity resolution required for it. Each and every document is not just disconnected. Everything has its own evidence, its own entity, its own relationship, and its own evidence. This way, we are not just answering what is the latest answer, but also what was the previous answer when it was actually updated. And that's Continuum being able to literally map your entire company's knowledge in under single harness, being able to keep it on any specific area regardless, shuffling out the noise properly from billions of documents to literal things which you only need. Also works with anything here, all these adapters we build specifically, Dropbox, Zendesk, Jira, Drive, Linear, and every single source as well as the MCP endpoints like cursor, codec, everything works with this. You can also try it out here. We have a simple company database here. You can ask questions here. This is a simple company database. You can just ask questions and see how it answers every single thing for the demo part. You can see how each node connects here. Now you can also create your own workspace. But yeah, this was Continuum, and thank you for watching.